I'll be there. Hold on. I'm trying to tie something in my head so that you know it's a different day. Let's see.
Oh.
Let's see.
You see. That's how we're gonna know tomorrow that yesterday was today.
Yeah. That's the idea. Thank you for tuning the instruments ahead of time. It helps so much. Anyway, we're just warming up here. Maybe I'll fix the angle of the YouTube camera.
No, I was just trying to fine tune this a little. Here, I don't think I can get it.
That's fine with me. I think you did a fine job.
No, that you were right the first time, yeah.
I forgot to turn on the lights.
Oh. Sorry, we'll be ready quickly. There you go.
That wasn't very bright of me.
Haha.
Alright, it's a bright idea. You came along on a May Day. You brought me love in the spring. Now I know that May Day never meant a thing. See, I'm a lonely romancer, right at the end of my road. Though I have your answer, I can't give up hope. I'm in love with someone who doesn't love me. That's why I'm lonesome and blue, wasting my time, wasting my love on you. Just you. I am like a love boat that's sailing the sea without any captain or crew, wasting my time, wasting my love on you. Just you. If I could forget your kiss, I'd dismiss you from my memory. Love the rapture of your charms and those arms that used to thrill. Hold me still. I'm forever dreaming of what used to be, and my heart is breaking in two, wasting my time, wasting my love on you. You came along on a May Day. You brought me love in the spring. Now I know that May Day never meant a thing. I lost a lonely romancer. I'm at the end of my road. I must have your answer. I won't give up hope. I'm a that doesn't love me. That's why I'm lonely and blue, wasting my love on you. Just you. I'm like a love boat that's sailing the sea without any captain or crew, wasting my time, wasting my love on you. Just you. Love is such a fickle thing. Still I cling to bygone memories. How can I forget the bliss of your kiss that used to burn? How I yearn yearn for a lovely rainbow up in the sky. But why do I have to be blue? I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting my love on you. I'm like, when someone doesn't love me, I'm so blue. Wasting my time, wasting my love on you. Just you. I am like a little boat that's sailing the sea without any captain or crew. Wasting my time, wasting my love on you. Just you. Love is such a fickle thing. Still I cling to bygone memories. How can I forget those bliss of my kiss that used to burn? How I yearn for a lovely rainbow up in the sky. Why do I have to be blue? Wasting my time, wasting my love on you. We wore black and white tonight, just like the old movies. That's funny. Martin commented that.
There you go. Sorry.
It's alright.
Here's your other guitar.
Whack them together.
There you go. Simple. Here, try this one.
Alright. Well, how about Melancholy Baby?
Melancholy Baby. Good idea. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. We're going to play Melancholy Baby.
Oh, yes.
And then after that, sure, we'll play that.
Well, where are my instruments? Did I take the bells far away?
I have no idea. Maybe I'll play that now, and then Meredith can... She's looking around for her bells. I'll play this. Here, this was just requested. Sweethearts on Parade.
Sorry, this cello is really out of tune.
Oh, bye. All right. That was Sweethearts on Parade.
Great.
What are you going to play now? Or am I going to play Sweethearts on Parade again? I've never tried playing it backwards.
Let's do like, I don't know. Come, sweetheart mine, don't sit and pine. Tell me all your cares that make you feel so blue. What have I done? Answer me, hon. Have I ever said an unkind word to you? My love is true, and just for you, I'd do almost anything at any time. Dear, when you melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't be blue. All your cares are foolish fancies may be. You know, dear, that I'm in love with you. A cloud must have a silver lining. Wait until the sun shines through. Now smile, my honey dear, while I kiss away each tear, or else I shall be melancholy too. Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't be blue. There's a foolish fancies maybe. You know, dear, that I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you, and every cloud must have a silver lining. Wait until the sun shines through. Smile, my honey dear, while I kiss away each tear, or else I shall be melancholy too. It's melancholy, baby. Heck yeah. It's funny, I kind of start singing on autopilot, and then I notice, like, I'm not saying words. It's funny. Well, I sing on autopilot when I'm playing bells, when I'm playing bells at the same time, because I'm not playing like memorized parts. I'm making it up, so it requires my spotlight of attention. We each have 2 spotlights of attention, and it's very interesting, the research into this. I think. We have 2 spotlights of attention, and but they can't somehow they can't overlap in certain ways. So like, I think when you're playing, it's hard to for me to put my attention on inventing things like while I am playing them and singing at the same time, and it's just really funny. When I start noticing I'm not saying words anymore, I forgot to, and then in my and then I notice that my pitch isn't following the melody anymore. Like it just goes off somewhere. It's kind of jarring, but like every few seconds, I don't know if this is that interesting to anyone but me, but every few seconds or something, my attention quickly checks in. Like, am I still singing the song? As I'm because most of my attention is on the bells. Am I still singing the song? And sometimes I find I'm not. I've just drifted into like maintenance vocalization, just like maintaining the act of vocalizing. So which is just like if I'm going like come to me, my melancholy baby, I'm going like come to me, my or something. I don't know if I did it like that, but it's funny.
Well, since you have your bells, you might as well keep them for this one.
What are you gonna do? Sing?
I just had a row with the telephone girl. The telephone girl, my brain's in a whirl. I asked her for Ipswich and she lost her head, and somehow she hooked me to Ipswich instead. She got so mixed up with the switches, it's true, that I got annoyed and I cried, tell me do, which switch is the switch, miss, for Ipswich? It's the Ipswich switch which I desire. Which switch have you switched me with, Ipswich? You've switched my switch on the wrong wire. You switched me on Northwich, not Ipswich. So now, to prevent further hitch, if you'll tell me which switch is Northwich and which switch is Ipswich, I'll know which switch is which. I begged the young lady to please put me through. I said, put me due onto Ipswich 22. She waited an hour, then the dear little thing returned from her lunch and exclaimed, did you ring? And then, as I fancied at last I got through, she said, have you finished? And I said, talking to who? Which switch is the switch, miss, for Ipswich? It's the Ipswich which I require. Which switch have you switched me with, Ipswich? You switched my switch on the wrong wire. Good night. You switched me on Northwich, not Ipswich. And now, to prevent further hitch, if you'll tell me which switch is Northwich and which switch is Ipswich, I'll know which switch is which. I got through at last and I thought all was well. Rang up my hotel and more trouble fell. I said, can you fix me a table for two? A voice said, we could, sir, but this is the zoo. I murmured a prayer and I fainted away. And when I woke up I was trying to say, which switch is the switch, miss, for Ipswich? It's that Ipswich switch which I desire. Which switch have you switched me on, Ipswich? You've switched my switch on the wrong wire. Good night. You switched me on Northwich, not Ipswich. And now, to prevent further hitch, if you'll tell me which switch is Northwich and which switch is Ipswich, I'll know which switch is which. Which I desire. Which switch have you switched me with, Ipswich? You've switched my switch on the wrong wire. Good night. You switched me on Northwich, not Ipswich. And now, to prevent further hitch, if you'll tell me which switch is Northwich and which switch is Ipswich, I'll know which switch is which. Good night.
Oh. You can talk all you want about women, said a sailor known as Stanley Tan. the trees. How she used to shake her seaweedies, I never knew. A man who wouldn't shoot a damn crew and sail across the briny blue to woo the lady known as Hula Loo. And he sailor, I tell you, this baby is the greatest vamp he ever knew. You know, there ain't a ship in the Navy where she ain't got a friend in the crew. There's not a cruiser on the way with someone who's her devoted slave. No matter how nasty she may be, she's the one gal sailors crave. Hey, hula-loo, the kind of gal who never could be true. She did her dancing in the evening breeze beneath the trees. How she used to shake her seaweedies, I never knew. A man who wouldn't shoot a damn crew and sail across the briny blue to woo. Really noticed Hula-loo. I've traveled in and out, traveled east and west. I've seen them shake it in the north, seen them I've seen them do it all. But she does her shaking well, the shaking is best. Got a hula smile, she lots of hula hair. She does the hula here, she does the hula there. She got a pretty form, perfect every place, but you never get a chance to look her in the face. Miss Hula-loo, and I think I would never could be true. Did her dancing in the evening breeze, meet the trees. She got my sweeties, but dog has fleas, and never knew a man who wouldn't shoot a damn crew. Said across the briny blue to woo the lady known as Hula-loo. I have traveled in and out, I've traveled back and forth. I've seen them in the south, yeah, I've seen them in the north. Seen them shaking east, I've seen them shaking west. But whoo, she does her shaking where the shaking is best. She got a hula smile, lots of hula hair. She does the hula here, she does the hula there. She got a pretty form, she's perfect every place, but you never get a chance to look her in the face. Hula-loo, the kind of gal who never could be true. Did her dancing in the evening breeze, beneath the trees. She's got the sweetest sign a dog has fleas. I never knew a man who wouldn't shoot a damn crew and sail across the briny blue to woo the lady known as Hula-loo. Oh yeah, Craig, that was great.
Let me try that.
I gotta record that with you.
Here.
You gonna have me play this one? Why don't I play the other one?
Yeah, try that one. No. This. Go ahead and use the other one if you want. I don't know. Chicken chowder.
It doesn't matter. Let's do this. But I'm higher than you.
Yeah.
That's alright. Just do it.
Chicken chowder.
Wow, that's pretty good. Chicken chowder. As opposed to chicken Charlie.
If there are any requests that I missed, I'll read these all these comments, and if there are requests, I'll write them down and hopefully get to them tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for listening and requesting stuff. What's the next tune?
When I grew to be a lad, I quickly changed my mind. Do that, too recent. I know that I began. I had to walk the town at least a dozen times a day. You want to do that or no? What do you think?
Oh, you want me to do it with you, or are you doing it alone?
I'm doing it alone.
Then it's up to you.
Or do you want to do it with me?
Either way, why don't you do it alone? But I don't remember when we last did it, honestly.
All right.
I'll have to check my
The name
my
is cool. Want to
medical
switch guitars? Check your medical records. When? Alright. Hey, when I was just a tiny tot, I knocked the neighbor's cold, for I began to walk when I was scarcely 1 year old. But when I grew to be a lad, I quickly changed my tune. I'm sorry now that I began to navigate so soon. I had to walk the town at least a dozen times a day. The school, the market, everything was just 4 miles away. One day I stole a neighbor's horse, and like a silly clown, I said out loud to folks this time I'd walk it sitting down. So on his back I slid and rubbed him on the lid. And oh, what do you think he did? Was just as I got on his back, the horse began to balk, and I felt just like a gawk, so mad I couldn't talk. And all the lads along the line began to yell and squawk. Hey Bill, you'll have to get off and walk. I tried to win Matilda Jane, who was the village queen, so one day took her touring in my gasoline machine. Went out about a mile or two, I turned around to find my rival was following just 20 yards behind. I tried my best to lose the pest, I did, so help me Bob, but every time I looked I found that Jones was on the job. Just then I heard a grinding noise, the works were on the way, and there was Jones right at my side to help Matilda Jane. I gave the wheel a yank, I nearly broke the crank. I knew, too true, no gasoline in the tank, for just as we came down the pike the thing began to balk, and I felt just like a gawk, so mad I couldn't talk. And all the lads of Matilda fled with Jones, who said I heard him loudly squawk. Hey Bill, you have to get out and walk. A friend of mine invited me to sail in his balloon. His object was to pay a call to Luna in the moon. We shot up in the air so fast I thought I'd lose my mind, and fancy my surprise to find I'd left my friend behind. Just then the gas exploded and the bag began to leak. My brain was growing froggy and my limbs were getting weak. We started for the earth so fast my heart began to thump. I thought my time had come at last, so waited for the bump. Prepare to make a mash, I felt like corned beef hash. I knew, too true, like just as we were nearing felt just like a gawk. So scared I couldn't talk. Stunned, I tumbled out of bed and heard the family squawk. Hey Bill, you gotta get up and walk. It's and oh, I'll never forget the crash. That's it. I just had to make that right.
I'm beginning to go. I'm beginning to feel sorry that we met, for I've grown dissatisfied and blue. Life to me is now all wet and I'm upset, and this is the reason that I feel the way I do. Got a dog, I got a cat, I got a car and I got a flat, got everything but you. Got a rug, old and rare, I got a great big Morris chair, I got everything but you. Now what good is a Morris chair when it was built for two? And what's a watch without a date? My days are always blue now. Devil take the car and the flat, forget the dog and scratch the cat. I don't want anything but you. I got two arms, nice and strong. I got a uke and I got a song. Got everything but you. I got two lips that were made to kiss. I got a kiss so I can't miss. I got everything but you. Now what's the lips? I'm the lips you crave are cold. And what's the use of having lips when the lips you crave are cold now? And the song without the one you love, well, everything's wrong. I don't want anything but you. Now what's the use of having lips when the lips you crave are cold? And what's the use of loving someone the lips never told? So smash the uke and can the song, 'cause without your love, baby, it's all wrong. I don't want anything but you. we're done for the night, you guys, but we love you all. We appreciate you listening. We'll be back tomorrow night with more tunes. All right. Hey, if you feel like tipping the band on this Sunday evening, we appreciate it. Every time I say that, I mean it. Seriously, we really appreciate your tips. And we'll be back tomorrow with more music.
Thank you.